Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on which part of the world you're watching from. Here again in this my new video, Dr. Men, Men's Advocacy Program, Men's Advocate TV, advocating for all the men out there and all the good women out there. As long as you are a man, it doesn't matter which part of the world you live. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It does not matter your religious affiliation or your political affiliation. You can refer to my previous videos for more detailed introduction. I've introduced my programs, how I want to advocate for men, how men does not have enough advocacy out there in the world. But that's what this program is all about. Okay. I have a story from one of my fans who reached out to me. What he says that he said that my wife took all my properties and left me empty-handed. I am so angry now. What will I do? According to my fan, he said, this is his own words. My wife took all my properties, left me empty-handed. I am so angry. What will I do? So, this was so, it was so devastating when he told me that story. Many men today goes through the same situation. Many men suffer the same fate like that my fan. He's so devastated. He's so angry. He's thinking of what to do. And, he's requesting my fans, all of us, all of you there, including myself, to advise him on what to do. The details of his story, which a lot of men also experience, is that he was having problem with his wife in their marriage. They have been having issues here and there. Their marriage is not happy. They have been trying to resolve issues, but they are not able to resolve their issues. They have tried multiple things. It didn't work out. Excuse me. It did not work out for them. And, you know how it is, especially for you men out there, including myself, because I'm a man. Like I said earlier in my previous videos, I went through similar situations, and that was why the passion for this men's advocacy. I'm here to advocate for men. All the problems that they have been having, they couldn't resolve them. They did so many things, especially him as a man. He did a lot of things to, resolve the whole thing. Because when a man goes to marry a woman, he did not go to marry somebody that he will start fighting war with in his household. He wants a woman that will make him happy, so that he can also make the woman happy. Sometimes, men will make women happy, but still the women will not be happy. They may want something more than the man can give. Many of us men either experience this kind of situation in our marriages or relationships, or still experiencing it, currently. But this program is trying to cover the gap, so that those men that are still currently experiencing it, or those that may experience it in the future, will come to this program to learn from my fans, to learn from all of us, how to identify these risks, because it's a risk, how to identify the problems, how to how to analyze their problems, how to come up with solutions, and how to resolve them, how to handle them amicably. In either way, whichever way they decide to handle it. But his story was that they could not find solutions to their problems due to what you can call irreconcilable differences. He did everything possible to find resolution, but they couldn't. Eventually, they have to go to divorce. They have to go through divorce. So through during the process of their divorce, they have to be in court. They have to do a lot of things involved in a divorce. So of course, in the Western world, especially, most of the things goes to the women. Sometimes, good courts, advocate for 50-50, for things to be divided 50-50. But sometimes there are bad courts or bad judges in the court, who will be totally biased against the man, mostly. Not that biased, but most of the times the system is biased against the man, because the men are seen as the villains, and the women are seen as the victims in most cases. But that's, in the actual sense, that's not always the case. That is not always the case. But that's the way the Western societies see things. They always see men as the villains, the people that are maltreating the women, or the people, but in some cases it's not actually the case. Women are the ones secretly maltreating the men inside the house, but when they come outside in the open, they pretend that they are the victims while they are the villains. So that's the reason why when they're in court, after everything, all the hearings, when the judge decided the case, he had to give almost everything to the woman. The guy have a house that he was living in before he married his wife and brought him abroad. The guy has, cars and, so many other things. As a matter of fact, what he told me, he has more than one house. He has more than one house where he lives and other houses. But guess what? Because he was working at the time, the woman was not working at the time. The judge gave almost everything he has to the woman, to compensate the woman, for not having a job, not being able to have something to do. Pretty much took everything he has and gave to the woman, including a new car that he bought recently. The guy, according to me, said he was shedding tears in the court. What is he going to use to go to work? This woman does not have work. She's not working, and he took his car that he just recently bought, and give to the woman. So what she should be doing with this car? Why he himself, that has a job to go to every day, will have no car to go to work? So the guy was pretty much crying that the system was not fair. The system and the society are skewed in favor of the women and against the men. So this is what most of the men go through, including including yours dearly here, that who have been in such situation in the past, and somehow still going through such situation. And and then the program is here to see how those men that are going through these things can survive. How can they move on? How can they get justice? How can they have advocacy? How can people talk in their favor as well, knowing fully well that they are human beings? So, as my fan, please advise our brother who shared his experience with me in this program. Like I said in my previous videos, when we have enough followership, when we have enough people subscriptions, this program will be going live, so people can be actually calling in to share their stories and to share their experiences. But for now, watch my videos, watch the stories as they come in. From some of them are my fans, some of them are even friends, people that I know, and some of them are people that I don't know. Just after watching my video, they will reach out to me. Sometimes they call me in my personal private number. Sometimes they send me email with their story, or send me a message, in the comment section, with their stories. And then I am here to share these stories to all the men out there and all the good women out there, so that they can, find solutions to these problems, find resolutions, advise the man, give all the men, or especially our brother that is affected, give him advice, give him counseling, give him therapy, so that he can find an amicable way of resolving his problems and then moving on with his life. Because right now he's devastated when everything he has suffered, even before he thought of marrying a wife, has been taken away from him. He's basically, according to him, starting life afresh, as if he's just beginning life from the scratch. So if you were in our brother's shoes, what would you do? Advise him. Teach him what to do so that others can learn. Tell him how to go about it and how to probably move on with his life. Once again, from me, from here, Dr. Men, thank you for for watching today's video. Please subscribe to my channel, like it, share, comment, so that many men can watch this program. And also, many good women out there can also learn. Even those who are not good, those good women those bad women that wreck the men, maybe some of them who have repentant mindset can repent also and treat their men right, so that they will not devastate the lives of the men out there. Once again, thank you. See you in my next video.